Facial expression and demeanor are gruff. Professional dress with glasses on. Subway door opens. Terry and Tim enter and grab a handrail. Dressed touristy casual. All three actors are not wearing jackets. Terry takes on an older camera, not her phone.
Excuse me, sir, would you mind taking our picture? It's our first subway ride.
Terry, don't bother the man.
I'm bothering him.
Yes, you are. This isn't Ohio. You can't just go up to people and ask them to take a picture.
Only a picture, not like I'm asking him for a kidney.
Putting down his paper, demeanor and facial expression become more kind, and he laughs a bit.
I don't mind taking your picture. The two of you remind me of my brother and his wife. They're always arguing about the silliest things.
Terry and Tim pose for the picture, and Patrick takes it.
Thanks. I guess not all New Yorkers are mean.
Tim, now you're being rude.
Oh, don't worry about it. No offense taken. Most tourists don't understand that New Yorkers act mean on the surface, but deep down, we're caring individuals.
Really? I wonder why. I mean, in Ohio, we act nice and are nice.
Do you remember the adrenaline rush you felt walking down the city for the first time?
I do.
Thought it was just me.
Now imagine living with that much adrenaline 24/7.
And I see your point. I'd get short-tempered after the first week.
I'd probably have a heart attack in a month.
Exactly. But if there is a problem, everyone in the city will stop up what they're doing and join in to help. What brings you two to the Big Apple?
It's our honeymoon. Terry has always wanted to see a Broadway musical.
Oh, September is a perfect time of year to come. Lots of discount tickets and nice weather. Of course, when I'm on vacation, I sleep in.
We wanted to see the sunrise from the observation deck, but we accidentally got on the uptown train instead of the one going downtown.
Yeah, we made the best of it though. Saw the sunrise in Central Park.
I think that mistake was the universe looking out for you. The observation deck doesn't open till 9:30. You would have been standing around bored for hours. This time of day, it's so crowded you can't breathe.
9:30. Guess I should have checked the website before we left. Are there any restaurants that serve breakfast?
Windows on the World does, but it's expensive. I don't even go there.
But now what do we do for the next 2 hours?
Oh, well, you could do one of the top 5 free things in New York. If you stay on this train till the end, you could and ride the Staten Island ferry and see the Statue of Liberty. And you can pick up breakfast in the food court inside the Whitehall Ferry terminal.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Free ride around the Statue of Liberty and a reasonably priced breakfast.
Just out of curiosity, what are the other 4 free things?
Oh, well, one of them you just did. Getting lost in Central Park is a great way to spend an hour or two. Every time I go to the Met, I leave the subway station and wander around till I find the other side.
Oh, it was very peaceful there. Might need to go back to see the John Lennon Memorial.
Just don't tip the guitar player there. They make more money than you do.
What are the other 3 things we can do for free?
The 4th of July fireworks. Every other year they alternate between the East River and the Hudson River. The sky is lit.
No, I don't like the heat. Anything in the colder months?
Oh, absolutely. New Year's Eve in Times Square.
Dear Lord, the broadcast last year said there were 500,000 people there. Why would anyone do that?
Oh, I always say spending New Year's Eve in Times Square is like climbing Mount Everest. You might die doing it, but if you survive, the bragging rights are well worth the peril.
Well, I hope the last thing is a little less perilous.
Only danger there is paper cuts. It's at the New York Public Library.
We walked past that after playing a game of chess in Bryant Park. Got a picture of the lions from Ghostbusters.
Oh, the real treat is the children's library. They have the original Winnie the Pooh and Friends on display.
Wait, what? I love Pooh Bear. When I was a girl, my entire bedroom was decked out in Pooh.
Might want to rephrase that, honey.
Terry slaps him playfully and laughs.
You know a lot about the city. Do you work for a tour company?
Actually, I'm a financial advisor. My clients are always looking for travel tips.
Can you recommend any good shows?
Well, Lion King has some spectacular puppetry. Can't go wrong with the Phantom or Les Mis. wouldn't recommend Chicago. You don't want the skimpy outfits to derail your honeymoon and get you into divorce court.
Good call. We appreciate all your help. Is there anything we can do to repay you?
Oh, here's my card. Give me a call when you get home. Let's see if any of my firm's products match your needs. Even if you don't invest, it'll help me reach my monthly contact quota.
Okay, Patrick Mason, Fiduciary Trust Company International, 103rd floor, Second World Trade Center.
Oh, you have an amazing view.
When I was single, my buddy Matt would help me sneak dates up to the office. That really helped seal the deal.
So you're not single anymore?
A few months ago, I found my soulmate in the other tower. It was love at first sight. Of course, her view is even better than mine. Well, here's my stop. You two have a great day. Enjoy the ferry.
Thanks!
We will.
Subway door opens and Patrick exits through the door. Blackout. Scene 2, 15 years later. The actor playing Patrick now plays his brother Sean. No glasses. Terry, Tim, and Sean are wearing coats to show it is now winter. All three start the scene sitting together.
I really appreciate the two of you coming with me. Can't believe it's really been 15 years since I met you at Patrick's memorial service.
It's the least we could do. Your brother saved our lives that day. If not for him, we would have been eating breakfast we couldn't afford in the North Tower when the first plane hit.
Yeah, I read the report. Not one person in the restaurant that morning survived.
The two of you make white rose ceremonies a lot easier to handle. They send a picture of his name in a rose, but that great can't replace seeing him in person.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. The volunteers do an amazing job honoring Patrick on his birthday. The roses are beautiful. I wonder where they get them.
A florist hand selects the roses twice a week and donates them to the memorial. After the 1993 bombing on the World Trade Center, the florist decided to train as an emergency medical technician. On the morning of the attack, he ran to help.
Guess your brother was right when he said deep down New Yorkers are caring individuals.
Well, I don't know if anyone is more caring than the two of you. I still don't know how you figured out his meaningful adjacencies.
You know, Terry made a lot of phone calls and sent out a lot of emails.
I was so overwhelmed by his loss. When they asked me which of the other victims he was close to, I had no clue. How did you find Charlotte and Matthew?
Well, I can't take credit for Matthew. That was all Tim.
Well, when you told me he had season tickets, I called the concierge. Figured he might take friends to a game now and then. After telling her why I was calling, she put me in touch with the usher for his section.
The usher told us every time Patrick was out of town, he would give his tickets to Matthew so he could take his son to the game.
Matthew's son never knew where the tickets came from.
How did my brother become friends with the janitor?
Patrick had to work a lot of late hours for conference calls around the world. Matthew kept him company on his lunch break.
When Matthew got promoted to day shift, they had lunch once a month and talked about basketball.
Patrick always yammered about the Knicks. I can see why he would make friends with someone willing to listen.
And as for Charlotte, you told us he went on a cruise the summer before the attacks. I checked with the Los Angeles branch of his company to find out if he had a travel planner. He looked up the reservation and told me Charlotte Green was Patrick's companion on the trip.
You got all that from one postcard I told you about?
Did a little more digging and found out she worked in the North Tower for a bank. One of her clients only spoke Nepali, but she did a research for translators and his name popped up.
Patrick told us he met her. It was love at first sight. Glad we were. You're right. He spent 6 months after graduation with the Peace Corps in Nepal.
Patrick told us when he met her it was love at first sight. Glad we were able to put the pieces together.
Wish I could have met her. I remember him mentioning he had a surprise for Thanksgiving. Guess it wasn't another tofu turkey.
Her family didn't know Patrick's name either. Guess the two of them were too busy to tell their family the story of their love.
Patrick thought he had all the time in the world. Always put things like that off.
Well, I'm glad I was able to ensure their names are next to each other on the memorial.
Our stop is coming up. If we hurry, we can make it to the memorial before the volunteer places the rose.
Subway door opens and all three exit through it. Blackout. Scene 3, epilogue. All three characters face the audience without coats.
Although this play is a work of fiction, it does try to demonstrate the efforts made by the 9/11 Memorial and Museum to honor those who lost their lives on September 11th, 2001.
Great pains were taken to meticulously place each name on the memorial based on where that victim was that day and near those with whom they shared a bond.
An oral history has been compiled by those who knew and loved the victims, so their story will live on.
Volunteers place a rose to honor each victim on their birthday. The site has become a lasting monument to those who have lost their lives that day.